Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Becky.
We are registered dietitians that are passionate about food as medicine.
In this video, we are going to be talking about why green smoothies are superior to green powders, especially some of those buzzworthy products that are newly out there.
Yes, in fact, in today's video, we're going to give you an honest review on athletic greens, which cost $90 a month. Is it worth all the hype, or is it expensive lip service in a pretty package? The first thing you always want to make sure that you look out for in products in the market when you hear buzzworthy phrases like adaptogens, antioxidants, superfoods, is there enough potency of the stated ingredients to actually have clinical effects? Buyer beware of proprietary blends. Proprietary blends often support the manufacturer by listing the most heavily weighted and cheapest ingredients first. In fact, proprietary blends are listed by the presence of the ingredients. So the first 3 to 5 ingredients on a list will be 80+% of that area of that proprietary blend. So check out this alkaline, nutrient-dense superfood raw complex. Now, this sounds like we're gonna get things like beet greens and watercress and wheatgrass. We do see a leafy green as the first ingredient listed, but it's followed by lecithin, which can be quite a filler type ingredient. Third ingredient we see is organic apple, but still that apple itself is going to be packed with fructose, which could disrupt liver health and also be high in carbohydrate. And then next up is inulin, which could serve as a prebiotic fiber, but could also be quite a significant gut disruptor. I found it really peculiar that the second, third, and fourth ingredient aren't even greens in this product.
And then when we look down to the nutrient-dense herbs, extracts, and antioxidant blend, the first ingredient here, you guys, is pea protein. That's not nutrient dense, it's not an herb, it's not really an extract, and it's not an antioxidant. So it doesn't really have much going for it, and it's going to be more of a filler by weight. It's very dense and heavy.
Yes, and it's an isolated pea protein that is not organic, which is additionally disturbing. Next up, when you're looking at a product like this, we see a section of probiotic. So when you're purchasing a probiotic or putting your money on the line, you want to make sure that you're investing in a product that works. We see their probiotic strain here, the ULA01, as a form that is not really heavily researched with clinical effects. In fact, the most well-researched form of Lactobacillus acidophilus is the NCFM strain. It's been featured in over hundreds of clinical literature on human health improvements, anything from flattening the abdomen, improving digestive health, clearing skin, reducing anxiety and depression, and immune enhancing, and so much more. Now, this is the strain that we use in our Naturally Nourished supplement line for 4 different of our probiotic offerings.
What's more is that beyond maybe a probiotic that is not so effective or well researched, there are also known gut irritants in this product. So the pea protein that we mentioned, we see that inulin, which can cause some digestive disturbance and gas and bloating. We see stevia, which can be sterilizing to the microbiome and could even counteract the effect of putting probiotics in there in the first place. And we see natural flavors, which we're all taught to look out for.
Finally, I see that a green smoothie can be a great vehicle for eating locally. Ultimately, when you're sourcing locally, you're paying your farmer, which is amazing for food security, but also you're getting more nutrient density because these greens were likely harvested the morning of or the day just prior, and you're able to consume them very fresh.
Yes, who knows how long that bag of athletic greens has been sitting on the shelf and losing potential potency.
All right, so we're gonna teach y'all how to make a green smoothie that has actual antioxidants, presence of adaptogens that can have functional properties, potent probiotics, and blend it all together in a jam-packed flavor profile that also has protein. So this could be a more meal replacement option. So we'll get our blender going, and I'm going to add in first ingredient of a super greens cube. Check out this video where we teach you how to make this cube. This particular one has watercress, beet greens, broccoli sprout, spinach, and lacinato kale, as well as E3 live, which is a combination of blue-green algae. So we're not getting any proprietary fillers in here. This is pure superfood greens to start off the base.
As a nutrient-dense liquid, we're going to be using a blend of filtered water along with full-fat coconut milk. That's going to provide some medium-chain triglycerides to boost metabolism, as well as antimicrobial properties.
To add adaptogen boost, which aids in stress resilience and stamina, as well as a libido boost here, we're adding in a teaspoon of maca.
We're going to add in a whole food-based antioxidant. This is bee pollen, which can actually be supportive of seasonal allergies and provide some B vitamins.
We're going to add in Nature's multivitamin. So you'll see that the Athletic Greens product has a multivitamin within it. We will note that it doesn't have a full dosage to replace your daily multivitamin, so be aware of that. But if I'm gonna choose a product to add as a multivitamin from a food, I'm gonna go for an organ blend. Noble Origins is grass-fed, New Zealand harvested organs. So this is giving us desiccated liver, heart, kidney, pancreas, and spleen, and I'm gonna add a teaspoon into the smoothie. If you're interested to learn more about this product, stay tuned, and I have a discount for my YouTube viewers.
Here we're adding half of a frozen banana. This is going to give some creamy mouthfeel, a little bit of sweetness, but it's balanced out by that coconut milk and the protein we're gonna put in there, and some prebiotic fiber from a natural source.
Next up is almond butter to also lean into that creamy flavor profile, add some fiber as well as vitamin E and minerals.
And then we've got our flaxseed here. It's been pre-ground. We store it in a ball jar in the freezer, and this can actually support estrogen metabolism and give you a little bit more fiber.
And finally, as a food ingredient, is a tablespoon of chia seed. This is going to also provide some binding fiber, which can aid in lipid regulation and support detoxification, as well as sustained blood sugar and energy levels.
Now, to add some probiotics, we're going to throw in a capsule of the Restore Baseline probiotic, which remember has that Lactobacillus acidophilus NCFM, the most well-researched strain.
And for protein, we're going to do a scoop of the naturally nourished grass-fed whey. This is non-denatured, which actually retains delicate nutrients such as immunoglobulins to enhance immune system function and reduce allergy response, as well as glutathione, our master antioxidant supporting detoxification. Each scoop is going to provide 22 grams of protein.
Last but not least, we're going to throw in a scoop of our pure collagen, which is going to be supportive of connective tissue. So we're thinking bone, joint health, gut health, skin, hair elasticity, and so much more.
Yes, so if we're looking for a green smoothie that enhances athletic performance, perhaps, I think there's a lot more efficacy from the whole food ingredients that we're offering here. Let's throw it all together. All right, once your smoothie is well blended and homogeneous or a consistent texture, it's ready for the add-in of the protein powders. It's important to note, just like we said with that pea protein isolate, when you look for protein powders, you want whole food forms. And when you use a non-denatured whey, it can add a little bit of fluffiness or air because it doesn't have weighers or binders in there. So we wait till the smoothie is blended and then we add in that full scoop of the naturally nourished grass-fed whey and a full scoop of the pure collagen. This makes one nourishing serving to use as a meal replacement, or it could be split with your bestie as a nourishing snack. Cheers. Cheers.
I was a little worried when we started putting so many things in it, but it's delicious.
Yep.
Very doable.
Even my 7.5-year-old loves this smoothie as is. Let us know what kind of superfoods you like to add into your smoothies, if you've tried our super green cube, and if you learned something about things to look for when you're purchasing or navigating buzzworthy products.
Sure to like this video and subscribe to the Naturally Nourished YouTube channel so you never miss one of our bi-weekly releases.
Hey y'all, thanks for staying through the whole video. For doing so, you get a unique discount on Noble Origins. So if you've been watching our channel or listening to the Naturally Nourished podcast, you know that Becky and I call liver nature's multivitamin. In fact, when we follow the hunting of animals or ancestral trends, we know that the vital organs are always the first thing that is eaten, and then the rest of that carcass gets consumed by secondary or even tertiary animals like vultures, etc. So when we look to organ consumption in the standard American diet, we've seen over time that it's really lost its place at the dinner table. When we eat snout to tail or consume organs, we're getting the most nutrient density. It's often also very cost effective, and it's a great way to balance out the amino acid profiles. For instance, organs are very rich in glycine, which will offset methionine and can aid in reducing inflammation in the body. We also know that organs are a rich source of CoQ10, a potent antioxidant that can combat heart disease and support against arrhythmia or regulate your cardiovascular system. We also know that organs are a great nutrient-dense source of biologically available B vitamins like folate, even more significant than you can get in your leafy greens. So we, just like we follow metabolic flexibility, are big proponents of being omnivores. You need those leafy greens in your smoothie, but you also need some animal products. This convenient scoop can be added into smoothies, savory sauces, and various dishes for the whole household. Check out nobleorigins.com and use the code AllieMillerRD to save. In this video, we're talking about why green smoothies are better than green powders.
Okay.
Especially some of those
The ones that start with AG1. Can we say it? We can say it.
I think we can because we're looking at the product. Yeah.
We're gonna get censored.